Last year I was asked to be a counselor. I didn't know much about what Freedom Academy was. The guy had asked me to come down and help out with it. And I came down with Freedom Academy, and I loved it so much because I was so inspired by the quality of youth that I wanted to be surrounded by that again and be a part of that again. And this year's been just equally as inspiring as last year. The delegates have been fantastic, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. Yeah, today we started out on the range. Well, first we had breakfast, which is always a big hit with the delegates. After breakfast, we headed out to the range where the delegates were able to fire the rifles, the weapons, and which they were all really excited for.
The deadliest one that you do, because this can't kill you. So we want to have safety, safety, safety all the time.
In regards to safety, it's paramount. Keep that in mind. Always maintain muzzle awareness.
Push it in. Okay, you're loaded. Now you're loaded. Oh, you can ready it.
I'm gonna burn a hole through your hat.
I ain't scared. And then after that, we came out here and did the zip line.
First, we jumped off the 34-foot tower and we went and zip lining. It was really fun. I like that kind of stuff. I like the adrenaline.
Those of you that don't have helmets.
Go, go, go! Woohoo!
After that, we ate MREs for lunch, which was an interesting experience for a lot of the delegates. And then they came over and have been taking turns on the rappel tower.
The bus stops at a rappelling thing, and one of my biggest fears is actually heights. And when I looked up, I didn't want to do this. I told the sergeants, the first sergeant, I'm scared of heights, and they looked me in the eye and they said, don't let fear control you. You can have fear, just don't let it control you. And it kind of hit me, because I've always, once I'm afraid of something, I just let it take over because I'm so used to it. But the sergeant looked at me and said, everything's gonna be fine. And I put on his big boy harness, and I went rappelling today, something I never thought I'd do in my life. But I did it, and it was fun. I'm still kind of shaking, but definitely something I kicked fear in the butt today.
My favorite event, I think, is today. From beginning to end, they get to come out here and kind of do some fun stuff after a long week of early mornings and sitting through speeches, and to be able to have them come out here, do all these activities, and then go to the prison. I have family history of prison time, so it's a very personal thing for me to see some of my own family members go through such a trying time. And that lesson and that emotional connection that I have to that particular event really kind of hits home for me, and I think helps these delegates see what impact their choices have on not only them, but other people in their lives.
Everybody at Freedom Academy is getting together and showing all their talents. Some great, some super great.
Talent show where a bunch of our delegates get up and got all kinds of things, anywhere from a very flexible counselor to juggling to trios, and it's just been really fun. Cool talents. One of the counselors plays the cello and I play the violin, so we just kind of started something this week and worked on it and were able to perform it. And I think that's how a lot of the other delegates were.